Good, good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So this morning is February 14th, 2023. Some might call it Valentine's Day. Of course, set up originally to honor Saint Valentine, and there's lots of rumor, history about what and who he was. The Catholic Church doesn't even have a whole lot of real history on him. I've read a book about his history. He seems to be an incredible man of faith, and that's amazing. He definitely was one that loved people and was willing to give his life for them. And so what a better way to honor him than talk about a day of love. Of course, it's not a romantic love that we talk about when we talk about Christian love, is it? It is a way of living that we talk about when we talk about Christian love. This morning, reading in Proverbs 14, I read this: "Every wise woman builds her house, but a foolish one tears it down with her own hands." And it's listed in the feminine form because wisdom is, in the Hebrew, is a feminine word. It has a feminine connotation to it. So all words typically have either a male connotation, a female connotation, or a neutral. And this word wisdom typically has that feminine side to it. It's not that it's a female, it is that it has the characteristics of femininity: gentleness, loving, kindness, nurturing, and those types of things. The word literally means every person with those characteristics, which is you, by the way. Whether you know it or not, you have those in some way because you were born with them. God said you're created in His image, both male and female. You were created in His image. But it says in this verse that a wise woman builds her house, structures it in a way that it will continue. But a foolish one tears it down with her own hands. And the thought was that every person gets to choose the course of their life. Now, we don't often consciously make those choices, but we do make choices. Sometimes we make conscious choices because, it's just the right thing to do. Other times we make choices because, that's what I've been taught to do. Other times we make choices because, if I don't do that, someone else will be hurt. Or if I do this, they'll benefit. And other times we make choices because we're just too tired to do anything else. You know what? That's the reality of life, isn't it? But here, Solomon says that the wise, caring, nurturing, loving person builds up their house. Because love is what you do, not a feeling. But a foolish one does things that tear it down, and it's done with your own hands. So when we have to make a decision, even when we're completely exhausted, and we're making decisions based on just, I can't do this anymore. And I do that a lot because I get tired. I have to remember that just because I'm tired doesn't mean that I'm not supposed to love. Today, we're all going to be faced with choices to make. And we have to think about the fact that the love that God expects from us Jesus said, love God first, love everybody else. The first and greatest command, love God. Second, love others. Matter of fact, Jesus actually took it a step further in John 13:34. Love one another, period. As I've loved you, so you must love one another. And he said, by that love, everyone will know that you're his. It's hard sometimes, especially when we're tired, to choose to love. It's also hard to watch somebody suffer. And we don't want them to. And so we don't judge. And we support and we love them when they're unable to do anything else. I guess what I'm saying today is Valentine's Day is about love, not about some special box of chocolates. But you have to taste each one to find out what it is. Today is knowing that you get to make a choice to do the next right thing. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day. God bless.